What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video. And today we have some college football plays for today. We got some Tuesday picks, and we're definitely looking to cash out on these plays. If you guys are looking for some of the best college football plays, make sure to hit that like button and turn your post notification button when you subscribe. A lot of these plays are very high value, and especially with college football, PrizePicks does love to switch up these plays very often. They love to change the lines so much because a lot of these college football games are hard to predict, and also there are just so many props, so they might mess up on something super easily. It's not like NFL or WNBA. They have a lot more to cover when it comes to these props, so you guys definitely don't want to miss out on these plays. Make sure to subscribe and turn your post notifications so that you don't miss out on these high value props. We are currently 8-0 on the Instagram with my personal plays. We swept 8 picks straight. Here's a recap of the Sunday plays. We hit this Kirk Cousins play for the less on passing yards. This one was super easy. This one was really close, had me on my edge of the seat. This one almost did not cash out, but thankfully the last play I was watching it, and they did end up rushing it instead of just passing it to Jamar Chase. So this one was definitely very fortunate to hit. And this one was definitely another cash, super easy cash. Again, I've been using the same strategy that the outlet uses to make me some serious cash, and we've basically just been abusing PrizePicks with all these NFL plays. So again, if you guys do want these picks, make sure to go ahead and follow the Instagram, which is in the link in the description below or the pinned comment. Like I said in the next video, or in the last video, the next 200 people to follow, or I believe it's now the next 100 people to follow the account, will automatically be added to the close friends list, where I will be doing an exclusive $550 giveaway, and it will only be for those people that are in the close friends list. So if you guys wanted it on that, just follow the account and you will be able to be entered into it automatically. And on top of that, you'll be getting my guaranteed NFL plays that have been cashing out like crazy. But if you guys do want some even more exclusive plays, I do get some of my plays from the outlet, and I do post them on my personal Instagram. That is actually how I am on a 8-0 streak, thankfully. If you guys do want access to those picks directly, and they do post multiple times a day, they have a full team of 8 analysts. You can click the link in the description below and join up in the outlet, which is linked in the description below. But without further ado, let's hop into today's college football picks. For our first play today, we'll be going to the passing yards. We'll be looking at Gio Lopez for the under on the passing yards. This here is definitely going to be a solid and tough game for him to go on the over for this prop. He's been able to go against some decent teams, going on the over against Arkansas, having 292 passing yards, which is great for him. But against some more defensive teams, we can't see how he's fallen on the under for this line. Consistently against teams that are higher than the 50 rank for passing yards, he's been able to go on the under for any team that is pretty higher up on the passing yards. As we can see here on Outlier, which again you guys can have access to and have all your historical data at your hands and be able to look at all this data for yourself, we can see that he is going to be a team that is 46 in the rank for passing yards allowed, and they are limiting teams to 198.8 passing yards per game, which is definitely lower, a lot lower than what his line is set at now. I definitely do think this is going to be a tougher game for him, especially since they are basically 50-50 team with the pass to run rate ratio. So this is definitely going to be leaning more to the rushing plays on this game, which will lead me into my next prop. But if you guys do like this play, let me know down in the comment section below. I definitely do think this is going to be a rougher game for him, and he will lead to lesser passing completions as well that you guys can take a look at, and just overall just less passing yards. For this next play, we'll be going over to the receiving yards. We'll be going here to Jamal Pritchett for the 77.5 receiving yards. This one is going to be for less. Now, as we can see in the last 5 games, he's gone the under 4 times. And against his last game, Arkansas, again, this was a team that was a little bit less on the defensive side, and he was able to go on the over. Same with the passing yards for the QB. The two are very correlated, and this is why I'm going to go on the under for this prop. If Gio Lopez does have a bad game in terms of the passing yards, that will lead to Jamal Pritchett going on the under for his receiving yards line. Now, PrizePicks does know this, so there is a high chance that they might lower this line later on in the day. But if you guys do see this price, do see this line at where it is right now, I do definitely take a solid look at it. As you can see here, we're just seeing a bunch of red numbers. He's been 40% in the last 10 games. He's not hit this line in the past against them at all. And he's also going to a team that is 46 in receiving yards allowed, limiting them to 198.8 receiving yards. Now, he's averaging 67 receiving yards in the last 5 games, and overall he's just been pretty poor with this line. And I don't really blame him because the team is not a pass heavy team. He gets a lot of targets, but unfortunately he doesn't get that many yards. His last game, which was his highest receiving yards in a couple of games, he did end up having 37 passing plays, and he did end up having 12 targets, which is absolutely great for him. And that was a big chunk of the target share, 32% of the whole team. So for him to go on the over for this, not only does the QB have to have a solid game, but they do have to give him a good chunk of the targets, which is definitely not very likely going up against this matchup since they are solid and high on the defensive rating. If you guys are liking this play, let me know down in the comment section below. Before we hop into our last play, I do want to mention again that this Kirk Cousins play that did cash out for the less was taken directly from the Outlet AI, which has been cashing me out ridiculously on these plays. I've literally been able to make a part-time job just from using the Outlet AI's picks, and there's a reason why they have hundreds of users joining every single day just to use it. So again, if you guys do want access to it, there's a link in the description below, but I am told that there will be limited access for the NBA season, and there are limited spots specifically for the NBA season, but you will be able to have access to everything else, especially if football is your sport. They've been cashing out regularly anyways, but I just want to stress to you guys how great of an opportunity right now it is to join, because you will be saving a lot of money if you do want to join later, just by joining now before the prices go up for the basketball season. Now for our last play, we'll be going over to the rushing yards, and again guys, make sure to hit that like button. Let's get this video to 200 likes if you guys do want another college football video. We've been cashing out pretty consistently with these plays, and if you guys do want this slip to cash out, make sure to smash that like button. Comment down below NFL or CFB if you guys do want a chance to win $50. If you comment down below CFB with your Cash App, I will be choosing one random winner to get $50, but you do have to make sure that you subscribed and hit the like button. For this last play, I'm really loving it. We'll be going to Kentrell Bullock on the 56.5 rushing yards. This one is going to be for more. Now, I know how I've mentioned how this team will definitely be leaning more to the rushing plays, as it is a pretty solid and tough team when they're defending the passing yards. They are not so good when it's coming to the rushing yards. As you can see here, he is 3 out of 10 in the last 10 games. He does really share his spot. That is why he hasn't been really that much consistent with this line. He hasn't hit this in the past against them, but recently he's been ramping up a little bit. He's had 102 rushing yards game in that huge blowout, and in this previous game he did end up going on the over, even though it was in a loss against Arkansas. Now he is going up against a team that is 107th in rushing yards allowed. They're in the green numbers, and they're allowing up to 181.8 rushing yards per game. Now they're definitely going to abuse this and make the most of their lack in defense when it comes to the rushing plays. As you can see, when they go play against teams that do have the lack of defense when it comes to rushing plays, they make the necessary judgments. We can't see against here, we can't look at the percentages that they made adjustments to. There were 60% in rushing plays here, 60% in rushing plays here, 34 rushing plays, and 63% right here. So they do make the necessary adjustments, and I do believe this is one of those games where they will adjust and have more rushing plays than passing plays. If you guys did like this play, make sure to comment down below. But if you guys do want to make sure that you cash out on this play, make sure to download Chalkboard and use code TROPHY. Right now you can get the discounted prop at the same amount of payout boost that will be on PrizePicks, and you'll just be able to guarantee your profit. I definitely do think he is going to go on the over on the normal prop, but you might as well just guarantee your profit and make sure that he does go on the over, just in case something crazy happens, like he gets injured or something right before he goes on the normal prop over. So make sure to click the link in the description below, download Chalkboard, and use code TROPHY for 100% on your first deposit match. That'll be all for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you guys do want some exclusive plays, make sure to click the link in the description below, join up on the outlet, and cash out on those VIP picks. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.